A top story at this hour: in a major cybersecurity breach, Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey's account on the site was hacked. The account, which has now been recovered, sent out a series of racist and anti-Semitic tweets. The hack lasted for about 20 minutes. It took Twitter over an hour to recover their Dorsey's account. The social media giant said that its systems were not compromised. The site later said that the phone number associated with Dorsey's tweet, in fact, account was compromised due to a security oversight by the mobile provider. This means that the hacker did not tweet directly from Dorsey's account. So what exactly happened here? Well, the tweets were sent by a platform called Cloudhopper that Twitter acquired in 2010. Now, through Cloudhopper, users are able to send tweets via SMS. However, lately, cybersecurity experts have warned against using phone numbers for Twitter services. Well, lots of new developments in Hong Kong. It was supposed to be the 14th weekend of pro-democracy protests, but there were no marches. Instead, there were some high-profile arrests. Prominent democracy activists Joshua Wong and Agnes Chow were first detained and then arrested. This happened at the break of dawn. They were accused of quote-unquote inciting others to take part in unauthorized assembly. There were several other charges pressed against them as well. Now, some of the charges carried up to 5 years in jail. A pro-democracy activist said that the arrests were planned by China and that the objective was to suffocate dissent ahead of key political events. China chose to be vague about it. A spokesperson of the Chinese ministry said that Beijing has taken a note of these reports.
关于你提到的事情，看到有关的报道，香港特区的警方已经就此做出过说明。
The court came to the rescue of Chow and Wong. The duo were granted bail in the afternoon. But according to the latest reports, 2 more leaders were arrested in the evening. Speaking after his release, Joshua Wong said that he will not surrender to the pressure.
Even I've been jailed for 3 times, and I need to face a trial on 8th of November, which means 3 months later. But we still keep on our fight. We shall not surrender. And I urge international communities could send a clear message to President Xi. Sending troops or using emergency ordinance is not the way out. We will continue our fight no matter how they arrest and prosecute us.
Agnes Chow said that the Hong Kong government is trying to create a white terror phenomenon. This term, remember, was coined when Beijing clamped down on anti-China protests in Taiwan. Choi said that the administration is trying to scare the people of Hong Kong to not participate in the social movement. Now, what happened in Hong Kong has got the whole world talking. The European Union said that the latest developments are extremely worrying. EU's foreign policy chief Federica Mogherini said that all 28 members of the bloc will be monitoring this situation very closely.
Expect the authorities in Hong Kong to respect the freedom of assembly, expression and association, as well as obviously the right of people to demonstrate peacefully. We will continue to follow very closely as a European Union, but also in coordination with the member states, the situation in Hong Kong, also when it comes to the impact on EU citizens and on EU economic interests in Hong Kong.
Here's another piece of big news. According to Reuters, China has rejected Hong Kong Chief Executive Carrie Lam's proposal to withdraw the extradition bill. China additionally has ordered Lam to not yield to any of the protesters' demands. Remember, this is the same extradition bill that triggered the ongoing Hong Kong protests. The bill allowed criminal suspects to be sent to mainland China. The bill has been suspended, but not yet withdrawn. This pro-democracy movement is in its 13th week. At least 900 people have been arrested so far. China has reportedly moved troops to Hong Kong. Chinese troops have also been stationed at neighboring Shenzhen. Hong Kong is in the spotlight and the entire world is watching. What will be China's next move and what will be the move of the democracy activists? Protests were planned for tomorrow. And in fact, it also happens to be the 5th anniversary of China's decision to disallow fully democratic elections in Hong Kong. But the marches have been called off in case there is an impromptu demonstration. Then it will be, in fact, the 14th straight weekend of protests.